game. Taunton 3-0 in the season. The Wildcats are 1-2. The Wildcats looking to turn things around. And prior to the game, I talked to Wildcat head football coach Joe Kelly, and I asked the Wildcat coach about all the bad habits from Barnstable a week ago. Do you feel that they will affect his ball club coming into this game? And we're about set to start. As you can tell by the difference in our audio, the fact that we're inside because we did not know what the weather situation, potential of showers at Taunton. Kicking off to the Wildcats. The Wildcats winning the toss and electing to receive. And putting his knee down was Steve Kerosy at about the 18-yard line. And the Wildcats will have to start on their own 18. And the offense for the Wildcats. Quarterback is Mark Stanton, looking to improve upon the numbers of 18 for 51 coming into the game. Steve Kerosy, the leading rusher for the Wildcats, 306 yards in the last two games. As the Wildcats begin on their own 17-yard line. The Tigers have shown excellent defense so far this year, and Kerosy to the outside. Kerosy, far sidelines. Steve Kerosy, 83-yard touchdown. And talking to the Wildcat coaches earlier, before the game, they made a comment to hit Taunton quickly, and Steve Kerosy just hit a simple tackle play, and he just broke it open, and the Wildcats just need 17 seconds to draw first blood. It is 6-0 Weymouth. 83-yard run by Kerosy. And before everybody could pop in their seats, Steve Kerosy has got the Wildcats from the board. He just got to the far sidelines. It took off. Flag down is Taylor. Kicks the extra point, and let's see what the marker is about. And the Wildcats return home in style. One play, 83 yards, and it took them 17 seconds. For the Taunton faithful who came to Legion Field, they're going to be a little bit shocked. They had not been scored on an OCL play, and Steve Kerosy, first play of the game, took care of that. This A.J. Vieira, the man on your screen right now, is their big threat. And he awaits the kick from Michael Taylor as the Wildcats, in fact, score their first points of the season at home. Taylor on the squib. And a good run to the Weymouth 46-yard line. Goes Eddie Nadeau, who is the starting fullback for Coach Bob Wayne. And Nadeau on the squib kick almost broke it. Tigers, excellent field position at the Weymouth 45. And they will go to quarterback Mike Sace. He is the quarterback for this Tiger football team. A.J. Vieira, the key back, and some key returning players for the Tigers in the offensive line, such as Burgo and Friery on first down. It is A.J. Vieira looking to hit outside, and Vieira does hit outside. Adam Good chases him out of bounds at about the 41-yard line, and a gain of 6. And A.J. Vieira, who shows his ability to get to the outside, gets 6 in the play. Check it. We'll say 3 on the play, as the Wildcat pursuit was much better than that. Second down and 7. Adam Good and Brian Scott, linebackers in the Wildcat front seven. Joe Donovan expected back next week. And the cornerbacks for the Wildcats, Roy Ward and Jimmy Taylor, who've had solid beginnings to the season. Second and 7, the Tigers love to run the football. And Vieira, who ran 35 times a week ago, this time doesn't run the football. Nadeau runs, and Nadeau, a tough customer, banging to the 35-yard line with Brian Scott. Brings him down with Jason Fullaby, and it'll be third and about a foot for the first down. Third and a foot for the Tigers. just underway, and Steve Kerosy, before everybody gets seated here at Legion Field, went 83 yards on the opening play of the game after having trouble with the opening kickoff by the Tigers. Taunton with shutout victories over Plymouth and Quincy in the last 2 weeks. They defeated Durfee in the opener. Vieira the call, Vieira the first down, straight ahead. A.J. Vieira giving the Tigers the first down at the 42. And Taunton will probably try to run right at Weymouth.
Brought down by the right side of the Weymouth line.
So Taunton high, first down, Weymouth 42-yard line as the Tigers
First down, 20.
going to the ground right away. Sace under pressure from Papa Christos, trying to turn the corner. Hugh Cunningham, or check it, Brian Scott gets a hand on him and runs him out of bounds. And Sace getting good yardage on what looked like a tough situation for the Tiger quarterback as he gains 4 on the play, second down and 6. Tiger fans making their way here, long ride back to Taunton. That's what Weymouth is hoping to deal. Second down and 6 for the Tigers, who stay to the ground. And Vieira on the draw gets about 3. Roy Ward bringing him down as Ward was there to make the stop. Third down and about 5 for Taunton. Steve Kerosy, opening play of the game. As Kerosy, just simple off-tackle play, broke it and took off to the races. And Kerosy, 83 yards for the touchdown. Not a bad beginning to the night for the Wildcat junior halfback. Third down and 3. And a fumbled snap will break up that third down opportunity for the Tigers as Adam Good falls on top of the pile. Adam, a little bit banged up himself, Adam, having ankle problems.
Bad snap on the play, recovered by Taunton.
And it'll be fourth down, and the Tigers looking to
Fourth down, 3 yards.
try to get the first down to keep the drive alive. And you look for Vieira on this 4th down and 3 situation. Vieira, the draw. Vieira trying to be stood up and a marker down on the play. Now, where Vieira is marked is going to be key, and also the fact what the penalty flag is as it went into the pile as A.J. Vieira was stood up by Michael Taylor, face mask, Weymouth, and Taunton will keep the drive alive. So it doesn't matter what the play was. Tigers getting a first down. Personal foul, face mask, and that's a 15-yarder.
Personal foul against Weymouth, face mask.
Tigers getting the first down. First period, very entertaining. 6 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Tigers on the move. They have a first down and goal at the 9. Vieira, who else? A.J. getting loose. A.J. Vieira, touchdown. Taunton takes advantage of good field position and scores as A.J. Vieira on an off-tackle play broke it to the outside and scores, and the Tigers are within a point of tying this one up. Neil Raposa will try to put the Tigers even. And the kick is blocked. Marker down, and I don't know if the Tigers are going to get another opportunity. The kick appeared to be blocked. Personal foul, roughing the kicker on Weymouth.
The kick was blocked, so we have a flag in the play.
And the Wildcats are going to have a good complaint because I thought the ball had been blocked. So the Tigers will get another opportunity, and we'll see if they go for the 2.
Weymouth for roughing the kicker.
The kick looked like it had been partially blocked. Tigers will go for the 2. And now they'll take a timeout. 7-6 Weymouth.
Timeout.
With the lead here in the first quarter. Taunton going for the 2 after the personal foul penalty on Weymouth High. And they go to the ground, and A.J. Vieira is stuck on the play with 6:27 to go, opening period. Both teams in their first possession score, but the Wildcats get the point after kick by Michael Taylor to take a 7-6 lead. Tiger touchdown by A.J. Vieira. As Raposa to kick off for the Tigers. Kerosy has trouble, but this time he gets his footing, and he gets crushed. As Steve gets it out to about the 25-yard line, where he was knocked down on the play by the Tigers' Eddie Rosa.
Kerosy handle the kick off.
The Tiger defense, which we did not get a chance to show you that first opportunity, as the Tigers were just hit by Steve Kerosy's 83-yard run. Weymouth better field position as they're on their own 25, first down. Kerosy, not the success that he had on his first carry, as Steve gets about a yard. Left side of the Tiger defense bottles him up.
Kerosy the ball carrier, tackled by Nadeau.
Is Eddie Nadeau on the tackle, 2nd down and 9 for the Wildcats. As far as the rain had been during the day, it's the field conditions a little bit slick. Not too bad. Stanton, high pass, Fernandez with a good move to get some extra yardage as Manning gets it out to a first down at the 35. Dwayne Burgo on the tackle, first down Weymouth, as Stanton to Fernandez on the quick pass. And Manning getting enough yardage for the first down. So both teams, good first possessions. Kerosy trying to break loose, and Steve cannot. Brian Cunningham on the tackle. Cunningham came from behind to bring down Kerosy. As the Tigers looking for him after that first run. Second down and 9 for the Wildcats. 4:45 to go, first period. Weymouth 7, Taunton 6. Stanton on the roll. Stanton, deep. And Fernandez and Burgo both go for it. And Burgo tipped it at the last moment, and Fernandez couldn't catch the deflection, and it'll be 3rd and 9. As the Wildcat cheerleaders looking on in 3rd and 9 situation. 3rd and 9 for the Wildcats. Stanton under pressure. Stanton, wobbly duck pass, and overthrows intended receiver Scott Gerard. And Gerard was covered by Vieira. It will be 4th down. 4th down, and the Wildcats to punt, as Mark Stanton, who did not punt a week ago, will be kicking. A.J. Vieira is back deep with David Stratton. And Stanton rides out a nice kick. That Vieira feels back at his 27 and slips and falls down. A.J. Vieira trying to get his footing to go upfield, slipped and fell down. You'll see a lot of that in this game. 4:13 to go, opening period, and the Wildcats and the Tigers. With both teams scoring on their first possession, and now the Tigers getting ready for their second possession.
27-yard line.
Is Vieira deep back. Faith, quick pass over the middle, complete to 83 David Stratton. And on the pot pass, Stratton gets about 8 yards in the play. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Pass to Stratton. Brought down by Good.
Got between the linebackers and the defensive line, and Faith hit him quickly. 2nd down and 2 for the Tigers. That's something that they've got to be able to do, that quick pass, because it opens it up for Vieira, who gets the call. Vieira caught from behind and dropped, as Jason Herlihy from behind brought him down, and then help from the front side as Vieira close and does have the first down.
Vieira, the ball carrier. 1st and 20.
Both teams scoring in the first possession. Both teams getting a first down on their second possession. And Wildcat defense.
Tackle was made by Taylor.
Stratton. Not in the game right at the moment as he headed to the far sidelines. Borgo bottom of your screen wide to the left of the formation, is spinning his way around for about 5-6 yards is A.J. Vieira. Brian Scott brought him down along with Jason Herlihy. And it'll be 2nd and about 5 to go. It's A.J. Vieira. A week ago, 36 carries against Quincy. Scored the game-winning touchdown with 10 seconds left in that game. The Tigers won 6-0. His face this time, no place to go. Cunningham in his face as he flips it downfield. And a great catch at the Weymouth 35-yard line by the Tigers. Mike Madeira. As Sace just flipped it up in the air and hoped, and the Wildcat defensive backs were caught in between. First down, Taunton, and they have been able to change things up here on this second possession. Sace, quick out, complete to Burgo. Burgo gets mugged about the 30-yard line. Shu Cunningham, Joe Collette in on the tackle, along with Brian Scott and Sace. Using the quick passes against the Wildcat cornerbacks and safeties and linebackers before they can get into full coverage. Tigers figuring that their receivers have the ability to run against the Wildcat cornerbacks. Vieira on the trap. Gets the first down to the 25 and 1:18 to go first period. And the Tigers moving the football. Here's A.J. Vieira.
Ball carried by Vieira.
Gets it to the 26 and a first down for A.J. Taunton using the pass to set up the run on this possession. Quick passes that they've been effective with. As Vieira and Nadeau, the backs. Nadeau straight ahead, nowhere. Wildcat, middle of the line, blocked it up. George Papachristos, Doug Vinitsky with here to block up Eddie Nadeau, and it'll be 2nd down. As we go on the 40 seconds of the first period.
Brought down by the left side of the Weymouth line.
In a situation where Sace might have to throw the football. Here on 2nd and 9. Toss pitch instead, it's Vieira who slips and falls, and A.J. getting about 2 yards on the play, maybe 3. Stu Cunningham got him by the ankles as the clock ticking away here in the first period, which began with Steve Kerosene rumbling 83 yards. Saw Taunton come back with a 45-yard drive for a touchdown, and that's how the first 10 minutes end, the difference being a Michael Taylor point-after kick. 10 minutes complete, 7 Boston Dora having to be a little bit concerned so far. Tigers moving the football down to the Weymouth 23-yard line. Third down for the Tigers, and they'll need 7. And on the ground, it is Cunningham being bottled up. Is Adam Good made the first stop, and then Brian Scott and Jim Taylor come in and put away Brian Cunningham. And make it 4th down. In fact, a loss of 1 on the play, 4th and 8.
Good in on the tackle.
Cunningham went to make the move into the hole between the center and the guard, and he was just stuffed on the play and tried to bounce away and couldn't. 4th down, and Taunton will need 8. And the last time they hit a 4th down situation, the Wildcats helped him with a personal foul penalty on a face mask. Sace on the roll. Pressure from the backside by Herlihy, firing towards the end zone, and tipped away Jim Taylor. And unfortunately, going inside, we are blocked at that corner. And a first down for the Wildcats to make the defensive stop. 1st and 10 Wildcats at their own 23, the defensive stop by the Wildcats. We go to the air. Fernandez can't hang on as Stanton pass is a little too high as you look at the Taunton sideline. Head coach Bob Lane. 2nd and 10 Wildcats at their own 23, looking to go from right to left to Stanton in the pressure. Mark runs away from the pressure, turns it upfield. Stanton, good run, and he gets hit out of bounds, and a flag goes down. Personal foul on Taunton. As 83, Dave Stratton hit Stanton as he went out of bounds at the 35, and it will add 15 more. Late hit on the Tigers. So Mark Stanton and the Wildcats keeping the drive alive, with Stanton with a first down run as he was under pressure by Neil Prosa and got away. And the Wildcats get the benefit of the personal foul penalty. 12 yards to Stanton, add 15 more, personal foul. And at midfield, Kerosene the lone back. Kerosene runs in the traffic. Steve makes a short gain, 5 tough yards, but Kerosene just had to pick and choose his way in going upfield. Brian Cunningham from his linebacker position made the tackle.
Kerosene with the ball, brought down by Walker.
As Kerosene just having to find his way through the opening, so to speak. 2nd down for the Wildcats, and they'll need 5 and timeout on the field. 7-6 Wildcat lead here in the 2nd period. There's apparently a situation with the down marker. Kerosene draw play, good yardage. Steve breaking through. Kerosene all the way to the 15-yard line. And Kerosene over the 100-yard mark here in the first half.
Kerosene on the run, brought down by Rosar.
As he has a 30-yard run to go with his 83-yard run. As he has 120 yards unofficially here in the first half on 5 carries. So the junior running back, 3rd straight week, he goes over the 100-yard mark. Wildcats moving it to the 17 on 1st down. It is Kerosene again, almost losing control of the football. As 32, Eddie Nadeau, one of the safeties, brings him down.
Kerosene on the ball again, brought down by Nagel.
As Nadeau cut into the hole and brought Kersey down. Second down, 7:30 to go, first half. Wildcats trying to punch one in and increase a 1-point lead. As Kersey got 1 yard on the play. It's been feast or famine so far for Steve. 1 yard or big gain. Kersey again, slicing inside the 10 and down to about the, well, just about down to the 10. As Steve brought down the play by Josh Drutra. And a gain of 4 for the junior running back. As Josh Drutra on the tackle, third down. And the Wildcats will need 5. Kersey once again flagged down. Kersey gets stood up by Nadeau and then gets popped. Nadeau just held him up for Raposa to just clean up the situation, and a marker on the play. Holding Weymouth, and a big penalty because it will make it a third down situation for the Wildcats. If Taunton takes the penalty, it will push it back to about the 20. If Taunton refuses the penalty, it'll be fourth down. And also a situation where the Wildcats can go for a field goal with Michael Taylor, and it'd be about a 27-yard field goal. Michael hitting one last week from 34 yards. And the Tigers accepting the penalty as expected.
Holding penalty.
And they'll push it back to the 22, making it 3rd and 15. So the spot of the foul apparently at the 12-yard line.
Third down,
15. Third down. Wildcats need to get it to the 7 to keep this drive alive. Stanton rolling left. Will keep. Mark puts the fake on and gets pumped out of bounds after what is about a 2-yard gain to the 20. It'll be fourth down, so the Tiger defense helps themselves as the holding penalty, and then they make it even more expensive for Weymouth because on the pass attempt by Stanton, they had the excellent coverage and were able to swallow up Mark Stanton before he could ever turn the corner. And it'll be fourth down. As they say, Stanton just got it back to the line of scrimmage. And this time, the Wildcats, 3 receivers to the right, and Mark Stanton rolling that way. And just firing it for Fernandez, and Fernandez covered by Burgo, and more or less nothing there for Stanton, and he just threw it away. And the Tigers stopped the Wildcats. The Wildcats have stopped the Tigers on long drives. 5:51 to go, first half. Weymouth.
First and 10 for Taunton on the 22-yard line.
And the holding penalty, the key in stopping Weymouth. And did not allow them the opportunity to try for the field goal. Fiera will just go down. Jim Taylor had the hole blocked. And along with 65, Joe Collette, they were able to block up the play for no gain, or rather a yard on the play.
Brought down by Collette and Taylor.
Second down and 9 for the Tigers. Draw play, Vieira. And rather safe with an excellent ball fake. Adam Good chases him and runs him out of bounds. Sace to the 35-yard line. I'd say everybody was faked out.
Sace for the keeper running around the left side.
And he gets the first down to the 35 as he just faked it to A.J. Vieira. And Sace with an excellent run for the first down. And looking down at the bench after the play, the Wildcat coaches were frustrated that their defense bit to the fake so easily. First and 10 Taunton with 5 minutes, 2 seconds to go first half. And it's going to be Nadeau getting about 3 on the play. There's Eddie Nadeau. Off his left side. Brian Scott in on the tackle, second down.
Here on the keeper, brought down by Cunningham.
Second down and 7 for the Tigers. Weymouth defense put to the task right away in this game. After the kickoff return by Nadeau after the Wildcats score, they were hit for a touchdown drive as the deep pass downfield, and it should have been caught by Burgo. Jay Wilson on the coverage. Wilson wasn't sure where the ball was, neither was Burgo, and Burgo had an opportunity, if he caught it, to go a long ways. Third down and 7. Situation where both receiver and defensive back, whoever found the ball would have been in great shape. Vieira, toss pitch going outside. Excellent defense. Roy Ward. Oh, did Roy Ward come up from the cornerback position and play it the way you're supposed to? He just shot through, and he, along with Adam Good, were both there. And it'll be fourth down. So the Tigers get the excellent run by Mike Sace, and that's it. So both teams have had 3 identical possessions in this first half. Both have had one drive that has fizzled out. A touchdown drive of the Wildcats was a big play, and both have had a possession where they've had one first down. Stratton, the punt. And the Tigers apparently not enough people on the field. Will take a timeout. 7-6 Weymouth, 3:36 to go first half. Stratton to punt as the Tigers this time get everybody out there. Roy Ward waits with Michael Taylor. And a line drive kick. Taylor spinning away. And Michael, good return to the Taunton 47. As Michael spun away from a couple of hits and was brought down by Adam Higginbottom. As Higginbottom grabs Taylor, and the Wildcats get excellent field position. The Tiger 47-yard line and have 3:24 to go first half, and a chance to expand the lead. The Tiger pass defense has been very, very solid. The Wildcats have been able to run the football. Brian Scott in motion. No way. Stanton was getting away. Neil Raposa barreled through and grabbed Stanton.
In behind the line, he sacked the quarterback.
And a loss of 5 on the play. Left side of the Weymouth line was just unable to pick up Neil Raposa. Raposa just came through like he had an invitation to the Weymouth backfield and took care of business. Stanton. Quickly, Gerard. Scott cuts it back inside. Gerard just banging his way. Nadeau trying to strip him of the football, will not. And Scotty Gerard crossing the 45 to about the 44-yard line. It'll be gaining the yardage lost on the Stanton sack, which was 6, plus 4 more. It'll be third down. And Weymouth will have to get it to the Tigers 37. 2:14 and clock ticking here in the first half. Weymouth looking to keep things things going. Draw play, Keresy breaks loose. Steve's second effort gets the first down as Keresy just broke loose after the initial hit by 32 Eddie Nadeau and got away and got himself the first down. Jeff Smith on the stop.
Keresy up the middle for a good game.
As Keresy with some big runs here in the first half. Stanton. Quickly, Fernandez took his eyes off of it. Borgo on the coverage as Mark delivered high, and Manning was trying to run before he ever caught the football. It'll be second down and 10.
Fernandez and the receiver.
Wildcat offense. More or less, it's been Keresy running the football quite well. Second down, and the Wildcats will go to the air. Stanton gets away from Stratton. Will keep. Mark trying to just dodge his way upfield, and does, away from Nadeau as he skipped out of bounds right at about the line of scrimmage.
And right out of bounds by Nadeau.
Nadeau had him cut off and trying to head upfield, third down. And Weymouth will need 10 on this third down situation. 1:19 to go in the first half, and the first half quickly played. Stanton gets the blocks he needs and throws low, and with a reception, Manny Fernandez makes a very nice catch, because it was a low throw, and Mark Stanton putting it in the only place he could, and gets it to Fernandez. First down, timeout Weymouth. As the Wildcats 7-6 lead, trying to get some more.
First down in their own 24-yard line.
At the Tiger 24 when we come back. First down Weymouth, 1:11 to go. First half of play, 7-6 they lead, as both teams scoring in their first possession. Steve Keresy rumbling 83 yards for the Wildcat touchdown. A.J. Vera on a 9-yard run. Stanton, too high with the pass, intended for Scott Gerard. There's no way Gerard could ever have gotten that one.
Intended for Scott Gerard.
As Mark just delivered way upstairs. Second and 10. Dried open, but Stanton delivering high. And we could go. Mark threw the ball extremely well, and the Wildcat lost to Barnstable. Tonight he's been up and down as far as getting it to the receivers. It's been a touch high, but also that could be because you get a ball that is coming up a little bit wet. Stanton, pressure, drop off on the screen. Keresy had yardage. All he had to do was get away from Emil Walker. The pass was behind him, and it'll be third and 10 with 1:04 to go first half. And 10, 1:04 to go first half. Weymouth with the ball at the Tiger 24, and Stanton does not like the formation. He will call timeout and talk about it with 1:04 left. Wildcats 7, Tigers 6. Third down for the Wildcats, and they will need 10. Weymouth high, trying to keep things going. Scoring in their first possession, they've been able to move the football since. Taunton on the roll. Dump off underneath, intended for 21 Roy Ward, and the pass was low and behind him. And it'll be 4th down.
Passing completed. Intended receiver was
Wildcats. 58 seconds to go in the first half of a 4th and 10. And they'll have to come up with something to keep the drive alive. .58 seconds to go, first half, 7-6 Weymouth. Stanton gunning it deep. Fernandez was open, but Mark had a little too much on it as Gorgo was trying to catch up to Fernandez, and the Tigers hold. Tigers holding, and we'll see if they decide to move the football through the air in this final 52 seconds or call it quits. And they'll go to the air as Sace trying to run away from the pressure. Sace cuts upfield. Sace will be run out of bounds at about the 40. Sace with an excellent run. 42 seconds to go first. As Sace gets the first down run. As Brian Scott finally had to run him out at the 38. 42 seconds to go, first half. Wildcats had excellent pass coverage, but Sace able to run around, get away from Joe Collette. Sace, pocket breaks down, Hurley behind him. Papa Christo's chasing him. Sace gets shot down and calls a timeout after about a 6-yard gain with 32 seconds left. First down, or a second down. Sace, pressure from Cunningham. Shoe will get him by the ankles, but not hang on. And Sace pulled down by Jimmy Taylor. Timeout Taunton as he gets about 3 on the play. 30-2 for the Tigers. There's Taunton. Just Nadeau in the backfield. And Sace with Scott blitzing and Scott just missing. And the pass caught by Vieira with room. To the sidelines, Vieira brought out of bounds at about the 5. With 10 seconds left, A.J. Vieira got loose in the secondary, but a marker down, back upfield. And they're pointing Taunton's direction. A.J. Vieira, illegal procedure, Taunton wipes out an excellent play as Vieira got himself free and open in the Weymouth secondary, but illegal procedure. And a break for the Wildcats. Because Vieira almost went all the way. Backfield in motion on the Tigers. And 10 seconds left. That is a huge penalty. You're talking about a 1st and goal at the 6 with 10 seconds left. Now you're talking about 3rd and 7. Oh, what a difference. A.J. Vieira, one individual you cannot see open in the defensive backfield. When Vieira gets open, he has got exceptional speed. He showed it there. 10 seconds to go, first half, and Wildcats defense just trying to close shop here in the first half and make their adjustments. Different from a year ago when it was 24-19 at half, Weymouth and Taunton down in Taunton. Sace pump fake. Gunning it deep downfield. Jay Wilson knocks it down. With 4 seconds left, and it'll be 4th down. As Sace tried to use the pump fake to free somebody going deep, but the Wildcats prevent defense. Wilson knocking it down. It'll be 4th down. The Tigers would be just well advised just to run a play, call it the first half, and get ready for the second half. Tigers just amble up to the line and taking their time. Two receivers top of your screen, and Sace just gunning it deep downfield. And a swung on and missed by Mark Stanton, but the half comes to an end. Dangerous situation. Wildcats of Weymouth High owning a 7-6 lead over the Tigers of Taunton. As a very interesting first half. Both teams able to move the football a lot in that first half, as Michael Taylor to kick off for the Wildcats.
Taylor to do the kicking off to start the second half.
That's where the Wildcats did get hurt in the first half, is on kickoff coverage. It set up the Taunton touchdown, and this time a line shot kick that will bounce out of bounds at the 21-yard line. And let's see if the Tigers will take the football, which I doubt. They'll have Weymouth kick again. I believe you can take it at the 35. And let's see what the decision is. Yeah, Wildcats will kick again, as Wildcats wanting to keep it away from A.J. Vieira. Taylor once again to get us started here in the second half. Very interesting first half. Both teams moving the football. And a Taylor kick right at Vieira, who drops the football. Vieira, however, is hit, gets away. A.J. gets brought down at the 45-yard line. Jim Taylor had him back at about the 37. But A.J. Vieira, a very, very tough person to bring down. And A.J. getting it to the 45.
Vieira with a run back, stopped by Jay Wilson.
And the Wildcat defense did some things quite well in the first half. 7-6 Weymouth, as the Tigers have the football, and we're back where we normally are, top the press box, as Vieira just pushing his way through the Wildcat defensive line, getting about 4, as Jim Taylor brings it down.
Tackled by Joe Collette.
And Brian Scott also there.
Brian Scott in on a tackle also.
And one big play in that first half where he caught the pass over the middle and took off upfield for the big gain. But the one thing was, on the play, Tigers were called for illegal procedure. That was just before the end of the first half. Second down, and the give again, and Nadeau gets the first down on the straight-ahead handoff. Manny Fernandez brings him down at the 40.
Vieira brought down by Fernandez.
First down as the Wildcats.
Taunton, first down.
See Eddie Nadeau break his way through for the good gain of 7 yards on the play, and the Tigers in Weymouth territory. First possession of the second half. Vieira off his left side, gets it to about the 40. A.J. was bottled up by Adam Good. As Good, along with Brian Scott, did not allow Vieira any more than a couple of yards.
Vieira with the ball again, brought down by Hurley. Adam Good was in on the tackle.
2nd and 8. He is for the Wildcats. First down plays. They do not want to give Taunton good yardage on those first down plays. Sace, play action, flip, complete. Cunningham chopped down at the 32. Sace with good play action and throws everybody.
Completion brought down by Fernandez.
As Cunningham was there for the first down at the 31-yard line. As Sace ran excellent play action. Vieira stuffed by Adam Good. As Adam came in
with the ball brought down
as
by
soon
Good.
as he recognized the play and just shot down Vieira. Second down and 9 for the Tigers. In this last situation, Sace went to the quick out to Cunningham. It's lined up top of your screen. This time, the pass for Burgo, and Dwayne Burgo open. Roy Ward closed quickly, but Burgo had an opportunity. If he caught the ball, Dwayne had a chance to get good yardage.
Incomplete.
And it'll be third down at the 30-yard line. Second half just in the way. Wildcats show blitz back off. Sace to get some pressure. Sace firing for Burgo and overthrows, or check it, David Stratton.
Sace pressured in the backfield.
But the good
Throws
pressure
incomplete.
by the Wildcat defense forced a tough throw by Mike Sace, who overthrew Stratton. He did not have Stratton really open. Adam Good on the coverage, and it'll be fourth down. Fourth down and 9. Sace complete to the 20-yard line, and it will be close. This is Cunningham on the reception. And he's got the first down as Sace on the throwback found Cunningham open. First down. And the Tigers complete the fourth down play and do it very nicely as Sace on the throwback found the open Brian Cunningham. Vieira breaks outside. Vieira runs into Jimmy Taylor, and then Taylor stood him up and got help, but A.J. got
Taylor with a carry brought down by Tim Taylor.
As Manny Fernandez also helped out. Vieira looked like he was going to break it outside, and A.J. was close to doing just that. Second down, and Taunton's had the ball nearly 4 minutes to begin the second half. Sace, play action, will keep. Sace cuts back nicely and scores. Mike Sace on a brilliant run, just cut back nicely and scores, and Tigers have come to Weymouth and began the second half with a touchdown. 12-7, 5:40 to go, third quarter.
See, the first game, they were great.
Taunton will go for the 2, and it's a big 2. And the Tigers as far as the mathematics go, could have a 14-7 lead and do as Cunningham was open. And Sace got it to him, and it was an all Mike Sace drive.
2-point conversion.
14-7 Taunton as they score on the first possession of the second half. Taunton's touchdown drive of 55 yards. They have taken the lead, 14-7, 5:40 to go, third quarter. The Wildcats will have to get themselves in gear. They were moving the football well. It's just a matter of consistency as Taylor. Michael gets it to the 25-yard line. Weymouth will have the football.
Mike Taylor runs up with a blow. Brought down by DeSault of Taunton.
The Tigers did the job. The big plays, Mike Sace, his ability on that fourth down play, throw back over the middle to Brian Cunningham. He made the reception. And the Wildcats have some work cut out for them. Kersey gets the call on first down. And Steve gets whacked by A.J. Vieira. But he gets about 3 on the play, second down. Wildcats now, it's just adjustments out of the locker room.
Kersey brought down by Nadeau.
And they've moved it well. And the fact of the matter is when it's come time to put it in the end zone, that has been the frustrating part. They have not been able to. Straight ahead goes Manny Fernandez, and Fernandez crosses the 30 to the 32. Third down and 4.
Kersey with the ball again. Brought down by Dutra.
Weymouth needing to get a first down to keep things going, get the momentum back, or a start at the momentum back, because they're in a situation now where the Tigers are starting to feel good about themselves, stopping Weymouth and scoring to begin the second half. That's if Weymouth doesn't get the first down. And they will get the first down on the quick hitch to Fernandez. Manny was open, and Stanton got it to him.
Pass completed to Fernandez. Brought down by Virgo. First down, Weymouth.
On the give. Out to the 47-yard line, 48 goes Steve Kersey. Brought down by Emil Walker. And Dave Stratton also on the tackle.
Kersey brought down by Coyeri.
8. .3:45 to go, third period, and the Tigers have taken the lead as Taunton began the second half with a 55-yard drive. And a busted play. Brian Scott makes the best of it, and Brian Scott gets the first down. Cunningham will put him down in Taunton territory, but Brian Scott just wedged his way, literally, away from Josh Dutra.
Scott on the carry. Brought down by Dutra. First down, Weymouth. Stanton, quickly, Fernandez. Manny trying to get down the sidelines, wrestled out of bounds by Burrigo at the 41-yard line. The pass is completed to Fernandez. Brought down by Burrigo.
That play has been there, and Stanton has gotten it to Fernandez quite nicely. The only bad time as the Wildcat passing attack has been on plays deep over the middle where the Wildcats have not been effective. Mike Stanton being a little high. Kersey on the sweep. Kersey breaks loose. Kersey gets wiped out by Stratton. And they'll give the football to Taunton on a... Taunton will get the football.
Ball was carried by Kersey, tackled by Merrill. And an absolutely horrendous call. Keresy was down, and Taunton recovers the football.
There was a fumble on the play. Taunton recovers.
Oh,
First
boy.
and 10.
Wildcats just cannot buy a break as of late. Keresy appeared down. Vieira getting 3. Wildcats move the football efficiently, and then it's almost like a black cloud when they're about to do something nice.
Vieira, ball carrier, brought down by Papacristos.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Tough call for the Wildcats. It looked as though Keresy was down, but first turnover of the game. Sace quickly, Cunningham. He's run play action nicely. And gets it to the 45-yard line, short of a first down. It'll be 3rd and
Pass
1.
completed to Cunningham.
Brian Cunningham has had a heck of an evening for himself.
1, 2, 3, go!
3rd and a foot.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, go! 1, 2, 3, go!
Nadeau has been the short yardage person. Sace first down. Scott on the tackle. Sace on the quarterback. Sneak getting the first down. Taunton moving the football. It's been a tough evening.
Sace on the keeper.
So the Keresy touchdown
First down,
run
Taunton.
is all gone different directions for Weymouth. Timeout on the field. Some of the injuries for the Wildcats. Eric Bell, you see the crutcher, stress fracture. First down, Taunton. And Eddie Nadeau is not going to go down easily. Nadeau wouldn't go down. He refused. And first down, Tigers.
Vieira, the ball carrier, brought down by a host of Weymouth players.
Wildcats right now. They've got to come up with a defensive stop. Into this 4th quarter. That's about all you can say. This is a situation. This defense has got to turn things around. Vieira gets the first down, AJ. To the 43.
Vieira, the ball carrier, brought down by
It
Zanitsky.
looked like Vieira did have it. 3rd and a yard. Last time Mike Sace kept it on the quarterback sneak. .23 seconds, clock ticking away here. 3rd period. Taunton getting a touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. Take a 14-7 lead. Sace, keeper, getting good yardage, good hangs him up, but it's a first down. And the 3rd period will end on that
The
play.
keeper goes over for the first down.
The Wildcats, they need a big 4th quarter. The game summary is not in favor of them. They're down 14-7. The Tigers with the football at the Weymouth 39, and the situation's been simple. That the Tigers' 2 first possessions in the first half and the second half as Vieira trying to create more. Vieira all the way to the 24-yard line, and a flag down back in the Taunton backfield, and Weymouth might have gotten a break. Holding Taunton and Vieira.
Vieira carrying the
Looked like he
ball.
was going to be
Brought down
wrapped
by
up
Brian
for
Scott.
a loss.
We have a flag in the play.
And the Wildcats might have gotten a break. There's a penalty being discussed, but A.J. Vieira is taking a short gain and making it a... check out a potential loss into a big gain. Holding Taunton. Wildcats needed that.
Penalty was against Taunton for holding.
It's the defense of the Tigers. Has come up big in this game. The Weymouth defense
Taunton's ball first and about 20.
has had some frustrating times. They're trying to stop Mike Sace, who's had a big night. Sace going deep. And nearly intercepted. Jay Wilson had the coverage on Dwayne Burko as he, along with Michael Taylor, was there in the jump ball situation.
Pass was broken up by Jay Wilson.
Second down. The Weymouth defense. Situation, they have not forced a turnover, which is something that they were very proficient in the first 3 weeks. Vieira brought down from behind as Jimmy Taylor chopped him down at the 41.
Vieira running with the ball. Jim Taylor.
Third down, and the Tigers will need 11. And you can look for Sace on the play action. The ability to run the football by Vieira has helped. 8 minutes, 48 seconds left. Sace looking for the screen. Vieira makes the catch, and Roy Ward with an excellent defensive play as Ward just came storming up from the quarterback position and reading the screen and dropped him for a huge loss.
Roy Ward in on a tackle.
And the holding penalty helped out. Weymouth High, as they were able to slow down the Tigers. And the key now is, we had 8 minutes left, is getting good field position on this Taunton punt. Tigers take too much time as far as changing up the personnel and are forced to take a timeout. It's been a strange night. Wildcats just cannot get that one extra move on the football and punch it into the end zone. They trail 14-7. Fourth down, and the Tigers. Dave Stratz at the punt. And he gets off a line drive kick. Michael Taylor on the bounce. Taylor trying to go up the sidelines. Michael nearly does go up the sidelines.
Mike Taylor on the punt return.
Taylor did a nice job after fielding it on the hop. And he was able to get good yardage on the punt return to the 34-yard line. Wildcats one possession here in the first.
Taylor was brought down by Dutra.
They moved the football very nicely as Weymouth got it into Taunton territory to the Taunton 30, but a fumble by Kersey did the Wildcats in. As right now, Taunton's player shaken up across field. They check on him, 7:41 left. 14-7 Tigers. 7:41 left. Wildcats down 14-7. First and 10, Weymouth at the 34-yard line. Stanton to Fernandez. Manny trying to get outside. Manny gets 7 on the play as he gets it to the 41. It's Manny Fernandez.
Pass completed to
Brought down
Fernandez.
by Dwayne
Dribble
Burko.
in on the tackle.
Manny is able to work himself free with a 7-yard gain. Wildcats have been able to do the short passing routes well. Situation is breaking something deep that Taunton has taken away, but the fact of the matter is that the Wildcats have made the mistakes once again as Kerosy fumbles the football. Taunton recovers. Kerosy gets separated from the football, and the Tigers recover at the Weymouth 45 with 6:58 left. As Eddie Racer fell on the football.
Fumble recovered by Taunton. Fieri in on the...
Put the shoulder on the ground when he found the football, and a wicked hit. Gives Taunton the football with 6:58 left. The Wildcats with their backs against the wall down 14-7. A very, very tough situation. Vieira on the counter. Almost breaking it outside. Roy Ward brought him down. Roy Ward's had an excellent game. His cornerback position, Vieira got 5 and could have hit about 45.
Vieira
As
with
A.J.
the ball.
Vieira.
Brought down by Roy Ward.
And the Wildcats have been looking for him the entire night. They've done a solid job in stopping Vieira. But the fact of the matter is, the Tigers, Mike Sace has been very, very tough. Vieira gets away from a tackle in the backfield as he got away from Scott Girardi. Got it close to a first down. He's a yard short. It'd be 3rd and 1. 6 minutes to go. 14-7 Taunton. Tigers needing 2 on 3rd.
Vieira with the ball again. Brought down by the side of the line.
Weymouth. In the second half, mistakes have hurt them. Nadeau outside. Nadeau first down at the 32. Taylor brought him down. Tigers right now able to do what they need to get done on the field. 5:30 left. Not a good situation for Weymouth. Taunton looking to knock out the Wildcats.
Burton in on the tackle in that last play.
Vieira, nowhere. Hugh Cunningham falls on top of him. Doug Vinitsky from the bottom of the pile. 5 minutes to go.
Cunningham in on the tackle, stopping Vieira.
2nd and 10. The Weymouth defense has got to force a turnover. They're in that situation. First 3 weeks, the Wildcats had forced 14 turnovers. None tonight. Sace fumbles. Sace recovers, however. He got the bounce back into his hands and made a good play out of it as he got it to the 26. He's 3 yards short. It'll be 3rd and 3. Brian Scott made the tackle. Tigers grinding out yardage in 2-down territory as this play will be started with just about 4 minutes left. brought him down, and it'll be close. In fact, he probably got it with that lunge. A.J. Vieira on the lunge might have got...
Vieira with the ball, brought down by Roy Wood.
Tiger first down with 3:47 left. And they have done the job with the ball control offense.
First down for Taunton.
The Wildcats have made the mistakes here in the second half. 2 fumbles have killed them. Vieira to the 10. And the Tigers smelling victory.
Vieira runs up the middle, tackled by Roy Wood.
Timeout, Weymouth with 3:36
Timeout,
left.
Weymouth.
And the defense you see on your screen is going to come up with the big play.
First and 10 for Taunton.
Tigers can get a first down to about the 1. They need 11 for the touchdown that could probably seal it for them. A.J. Vieira crashes inside the 10 to the 6.
Vieira with the ball, tackled by Wood and Taylor.
2nd and 6 for a first down, 7 for the touchdown, and we had the 3 minutes left. The Tigers have run the football well, and it has been the key of Mike Say's ability on play action to do damage. Vieira to the outside, touchdown, and that would do it. A.J. Vieira, but a marker down. Holding,
we have a flag on the play.
And the Wildcats will live another life. And Vieira's touchdown wiped out. Oh my. It pushes the football back to the 16. Oh my. Situation.
Holding penalty against Taunton.
The Tigers hurt themselves, and the Wildcats could ever get a break. That was it. Now they got to cash in on it. Vieira crashes outside. A.J. kept in bounds. That's the bad news. And Weymouth with 2:30 left, and now timeout, Wildcats. 3rd and 8 for the Tigers coming up. 3rd and 9 for the Tigers at the 10. Taunton. Vieira breaking loose. Vieira scores.
Vieira.
A.J. Vieira just would not be denied. Breaking through the right side, and it's 20-7 Taunton. 2:25 left. And the Tigers cash in on the Weymouth mistake. A fumble that Eddie Racer recovered. And they will go for the point after kick. As Neil Raposa will try to add it. And it is blocked, and it can be advanced. And the Wildcats, it depicts the night. They couldn't pick it up and have an opportunity to return it for a couple of points.
Point after was blocked by Weymouth.
Taunton 20, Weymouth 7, 2:25 left. After the Keresy fumble recovery by Racer, the Tigers cash in and move it 45 yards, and they are on their way to a 4-0 mark. Michael Taylor straight up the middle, gets it out to the 37. And you look back, and it...
Mike Taylor runs the kick back.
Situation. You wonder a year ago, a great game with Brockton, and then in the opener, the Wildcats.
Wilbur Holmes, you wanted at the concession stand. Wilbur Holmes.
Returned by Joe Donovan for a touchdown. You've wondered ever since about the Weymouth fortunes. It is just like everything has turned on the Wildcats. Stanton completion to the midfield marker to Michael Taylor. You wonder in that situation that this football team cannot buy anything right now. And talking to head coach Joe Kelly, he said the win of any kind was the key. And right now, Wildcats would need a miracle. Down 20-7, a minute 50 to go. Stanton. It goes off the hands of Roy Ward. Second down and 10, 1:45 left. It's been a very, very strange first 4 weeks. You have a running back who tonight was pounding away at Taunton, and then all of a sudden, one fumble, which is questionable. The other one, he was hit hard, and it was an excellent defensive play. Let's just turn things around. Stanton gets away from the pressure. Stanton just dances out of bounds to stop the clock at the 49-yard line.
Dan the carrier ran out of bounds.
Cunningham had good pursuit on him, as did Eddie Racer. The two had an opportunity to get Stanton for a loss and couldn't, and keep the clock going.
Third down, 9 yards to go for Weymouth.
Gain of 1 for Stanton, 1:37 left with a 3rd and 9. Tigers show blitz. Stanton trying to get away from the pressure of Cunningham. Deep downfield. Deflected away to Wayne Burgo, and Fernandez was going to have 6. But Burgo just knocked it away. 4th down and 9. And the numbers say it all. Draw play. Wildcats do not get the first down. They tried to catch Taunton bearing back, but the Tigers are able to stop the Wildcats and win the football game with 1:21 left.
Kevin Burns, ball carrier.
Tried to get the first down, and he could not. And a frustrating evening ends for Weymouth.
Taunton takes over on down.
For the Wildcats, it has been a long time since they have been in this type of situation. And it's going to be up to them to see how they can put their season back together. Timeout. Taunton. Mike Stacey's had the big game tonight, and the Tigers just looking to take care of the clock. And they stay to the ground and get a short gain. That's 33 on the ball carry for the Tigers.
Merrill, the ball carrier.
Sean Merrill. Tigers came on the second half, drove down the field, scored. Weymouth did not. And they were with the ball game, just turned around. The Wildcats on a fumble that the Tigers recovered and turned into a situation where they took the pressure off themselves. Scott nearly had the handoff. Merrill gets it to the 47. 35.
Flexner in on the tackle.
And the Wildcats hurt themselves.
Merrill, the ball
Second half
carrier.
turnovers do them in. One more play and the Tigers will celebrate. And they've earned it. Sace puts the knee down. Taunton 20. Weymouth 7. And the Tigers do it with 2 second-half
That
touchdown
concludes the
runs.
game, ladies and
Mike
gentlemen.
Sace
Final
and
score,
A.J.
Taunton
Vieira
20, Weymouth 7.
do the job in beating Weymouth 20-7 as the Tigers